Maulah. Oh, nauna baida. So when you do mapping, do you generally keep track of the coordinate by GPS?
Yes. Yes.
So I generally use kind of these plastic card, and I have a whiteboard pen.
Okay.
Well, I think you have your own sample ID, but I generally write them down.
Oh.
By sample number. With a scale.
Okay, okay. Set
Oh,
it's
set
white mark.
Then take photo of the
outcrop.
outcrop. In that way, after you need to sort out which sample came from which outcrop, it's much easier to locate the photo and correlate.
So when you do sampling, can we take it from only one patch or from different?
In the case of if you want to do like geochronology or geochemical analysis, you should try to keep it in a localized, because in some cases, for example, one granitic dike here is like 100 MA, but there's another like a granitic dike of completely different age in a meter scale. So you should try to sample from at least one unit.
Excuse me, like, do you take the samples like along the thickness, or how do you take the samples?
In this case, it depends on your research objective. So my research objective is to try to understand the geochemistry and age of this granitic intrusion. So I'm trying to find a rock that's probably most likely containing zircon, because I use zircon uranium-lead geochronology. So that means so the zircon tends to exist in silicic rock, so more quartz-rich rock. So this is probably suitable. And geochemistry-wise, you would like to try to find a fresher sample, because during the alteration, the element will start to dissolve out of the system, or in the other way, some element can go in during the alteration. So in that sense, so geochronological-wise, this sample is good, but geochemistry-wise, it's probably not so good, because if you look at the biotite, these are biotite. Can you see the red stain? This indicates that biotite contains iron. So during the alteration, the iron within the biotite is now dissolving out into the other surrounding area. So of course the element is coming out of the system. So if I crush this sample and make a really homogeneous powder, and if it's a fresh sample, we can assume that powder represents the intruded magma composition. But for example, if iron is reached out of the system, then that won't represent the magmatic composition. So ideally, I would like to try to find a better sample for geochemical analysis. Yeah.